Be talking about formatting your papers in accordance with the American Psychological Association (APA). And while I was going through your reports, I found out that some of you were really struggling with the APA formatting. Why do you need to do APA formatting? First of all, whenever you write a report, whenever there's a paper published, you cannot have a lot of creativity in the way the structure of the entire paper, because for a new reader, so if I get, let's say, 40 assignments, and all these 40 assignments are written in different font, different size, different spacing, different margin, different type of referencing, then it will become very difficult for me to understand what the paper is writing. I'll actually be spending more time in trying to figure out the structure that you've used, and lesser time in understanding the meaning behind the kind of communication that you wish to have through your paper. So it's initially, I can understand if you're frustrated. I can understand if you are wondering why do you need to write in an APA format, given that it's quite a jump from an NCRT CBSC way of writing an answer to an APA format. And I would want you to make that jump because you're no longer in school. You can also be feeling frustrated. Why am I emphasizing so much on APA formatting? But trust me, you're going to thank me later, because nobody in your second, third, or even your masters will be teaching you how to do this, because they will expect every higher education college going student to be familiar with what an APA formatting is. Okay, so I'm going to be spending the next couple of minutes kind of familiarizing you with this formatting. And so I use a Mac, and if you have a Windows laptop, then you may find certain differences in Windows and Mac. But having said that, I'm using Word over here, तो इतना difference नहीं होना चाहिए, but just make sure that you understand that I'm working on a Mac. Now, first of all, this is not needed. You can delete this. When I see this paper, the first thing that I see is that, can you see that the margins are really narrow, that the paragraphs are kind of sticking into the margins? So what you do is that, according to APA, the first thing that you do is margins theek karo. See, narrow margin has been selected. Margins have to be 1 inch or 2.54 centimeters. Okay, so my laptop is using a centimeter scale, and you can also use an inch scale if you want to. So this is this. Now you can see how this up, top, bottom, left and right, you have a 1 inch space. Next is header. Now header is a running title that goes through all of your pages. So for this you will have mods lays personality inventory. Okay, so this is okay. Oops, spelling. Personality, it has to be in all capital. Okay, this is become your running title. Now as you can see, it's gonna be on all your pages. And also you have to insert page number. Okay, table charts, where is your page number? Insert page number. Now this is asking me, where do you want to place? Do you want a bottom of the page? No, it has to be top of the page and on the right side. Okay, top right alignment. So here it is. This is the first page, this is the second page, this is the third page, and so on. Now couple of other things before I go to formatting of the different levels. Where should I begin? Yes, so the entire report should be size 12 and font style Times New Roman. This is already Times New Roman, so itna change nahi hoga. So keep it size 12 and Times New Roman. Alignment, so this is left alignment, this is central alignment, this is right alignment, this is justify text. The report according to APA needs to be left aligned. Okay, now the spacing, can you see that the spacing between the lines differs? So I can change it. So this is my single spacing, this is my double spacing, and this is my triple spacing. Okay, APA suggests that you should have double spacing in your reports. Lekin, I would suggest, because I don't want you wasting a lot of pages, because we have a lot of rough reports and final reports, whatever. So for the sake of not increasing your carbon footprint on this planet, I would say that you go for 1.5. That would work for me. That looks neat, and yet it will hopefully save some pages. Now Indentation. Every new line in a paragraph is indented. Let me zoom in. Yes, indented means that it will start from a spacing of 1.27 centimeters, also known as, also, sorry, can be converted into half an inch. Okay, so similarly over here, new beginning line, so you indent it about 1.27 or half an inch. This is a centimeter scale. You can also convert it into a inch scale. Anyway, so easier way out that I'll tell you is use a tab function. So your keyboard has a tab key. You press on it and it will become, sorry. Yeah, so yeah, like that, 1.27 centimeters, tab 1. Oh, why is it selecting this? Wait, something's wrong. Yeah, 1.27. Yeah, and then tab. Nope, change back to tab. Yes, this is fine. I think there was some problem. Now every new paragraph will start with, oh, why is this control auto format options? Just a second, I'm just checking something. Tab, yes, now it's fine. I think something happened in between, not sure. So if you can see, all new paragraphs will begin from 1.27 here. या फिर you use the tab function. Tab. See, 1.27, I press tab again, I'll go ahead 1.27 like that. So एक बार press करोगे, this should work. Coming back to indentation हो गया. So I'll just repeat what all I've told you. Margins are 1 inches, left alignment, then you have indentation, then you have spacing in between, okay, and referencing. Okay, I cannot help but see this. It is not, nothing is going to be in italics. It doesn't have to be italics. And is inside the bracket, the and that you're going to use when you're naming people is going to be an abbreviated and over here outside the and is going to be non-abbreviated, the full form. I have seen many reports where you're writing things like between and so you're basically using short forms. Reports will not use short forms. Okay, so यहाँ पे what was missing was always mention the year in which the book, the paper, whatever you're referring to was published. This was missing. Now we've done till here, comma, spacing check kar lo. So we've done till here. Now there are different levels of formatting. So levels of heading different hai, and related to the different levels you have different kind of formatting. So I'll tell you that right now. Pehle to right. So what are the different levels? Let's come to this first page. This is going to be your structure of your most of your practicals in college now. So you have an aim, you have basic concepts, or you might have an introduction, whatever you call it. So so you have an aim, you have an introduction. Let's change it back to basic concepts. Then you have, under basic concepts, you have headings, then you have subheadings, and under the subheadings also some of you have given me subheadings. So for instance, under psychodynamic, some of you are saying structure of mind, you're saying psychosexual stages of development, you've given me defense mechanisms. Sure enough, defense mechanisms. Yeah, so this comes under psychodynamic, तो इसको एक और कर सकते हैं हम like that. So here, ठीक है. Now the thing is that these are different levels of heading. The first level is aim, basic concept. ये सब first level पे, aim, basic concept, method, results, discussion, conclusion and references. ठीक है. Under basic concepts you have personality, which is now your second level of heading. Approaches to personality, again second level of heading. third level of heading, trait approach to, sorry, not third, again second level. So this under basic, the basic concept becomes the first. Personality, approaches, trait approach, assessment is your second level. Under approaches, you have the psychodynamic, you have the humanistic, learning, biological, social, cultural type approach. And trait approach could have also come here, but because trait approach is one of our important theories on the basis of which your Ising's test has been made, so that's why I've given it a special place here, and I've made it into a, because I've discussed a lot more detail, a lot of details under the trait approach, and I haven't done that under any other heading. Now yeah, so I was saying that first, second, third and fourth level of heading. I hope this is clear for you. I'll repeat: basic concept first, second, both of them are second. Under approaches, psychodynamic becomes the third level of heading, and fourth level of heading is structure of mind. You could also have a fifth level of heading, id, ego, superego. Okay, so this becomes your fifth level of heading. And what should I give it? I'll use this becomes here. Fine. Now what is the importance of this? Why am I talking about these things? Because the formatting is different for each level of heading in APA. Okay, now I'm gonna send you some material, but I'll explain it over here. APA guidelines, yes. So can you see level of heading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels of heading, and they've given you instructions. Okay, the first level of heading is centered, boldface and title case heading. Okay, centered is, of course, if this was here, it should come here. Boldface, of course, it's already made bold. Okay, and title case. What does title case mean? Title case means that anything other than, in the title, anything other than and, on, to, from, the, of is going to be in capital. I repeat, anything other than and, to, from, of, on, the is going to be in capital. Like approaches to personality. Okay, so A capital, P capital, 2 ka T is going to be small. This is called title case. Okay, so this is already in title case. Okay, basic concepts in psychology, if we were writing this for instance, then in would not be in capital, so this is going to be wrong, and even this is going to be wrong. Okay, so so your first level of heading is centered, bold-faced and your title case. Right, now second is going to be your second level of heading is, let's say, personality. Okay, and they're saying my second level of heading is flush left, boldface, title case heading. Flush left means pull it on the extreme left. So ये देखो, इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या आ रही है, अब पहले ये वाली बात कर लेते हैं. कोलन आप पता नहीं हम लोग क्यों किसी कहीं भी किधर भी कुछ भी लगा देते हैं. ठीक है, कोलन हटेगा, कोलन नहीं बोला है उन्होंने, सेंटर में आएगा और ऑल कैपिटल नहीं होगा, टाइटल केस में होएगा. ठीक है, इसको इंडेंटेशन करेंगे हम लोग. ओके, आइसिंग की स्पेलिंग गलत है. आइसिंग, दिस इज़ राइट. नाउ बेसिक कंसेप्ट में भी वही प्रॉब्लम है, कैपिटल में डाल दिया है हमने, एंड इसको हम बेसिक concepts, central, bold face, title case, and now personality. Now this becomes your second level of heading. Flush left, it's gonna be pulled on the left, it is bold, and then it's gonna be in title case, personality. Okay, so this becomes your second level of heading. Okay, now your third level of heading is flush left, bold face, italic, title case heading. Okay, so so under, for instance, under okay, approaches to personality again is your second level of heading, so becomes flush left, title case, and bold. Fine. Now under approaches to personality, you're discussing the psychodynamic approach, which is now your third level of heading. थर्ड लेवल के लिए क्या बोला था? फ्लश लेफ्ट, इसको लेफ्ट ले आओ पहले तो, डॉट वॉट कुछ नहीं लगाना है अपनी मर्जी से. Left, we've got this in the left, and then we are going to make it italic बोला है, हाँ italic बोला है, bold face italics. Got it? Then आप आ जाओ फोर्थ. ठीक है, फोर्थ में अगर आपने जैसे कि डिस्कस करना है, ऑल्दो आई वुड एडवाइज यू टू नॉट गेट इन टू मैनी लेवल्स ऑफ हेडिंग. जो मेन हेडिंग्स हैं सिर्फ उन्हीं को रखो. ज़्यादा आप डिवाइड करोगे सो आप ऐसा नहीं कि आप फिफ्थ के बाद सिक्स सेवन्थ एट्थ नाइन्थ टेंथ पे डिवाइड तक चलते रहोगे. ठीक है, एज यू कैन सी द मैक्सिमम देव गिवन इज 5 लेवल्स. ओके, सो यहाँ पे अगर आप बनाते हो structure of mind. Okay, so this becomes your, what level are we on? Let's go back. Approaches is second level, psychodynamic is third level, structure of mind becomes fourth level. Fourth level is indented, indentation मार दो इस पे. bold face है, title case है, ending with a period. ठीक है, ending with the period. Paragraph text continues in the same line. इससे पहले text was starting in a different line. यहाँ पे बोला ऐसे ही शुरू कर दो. अगर ऐसे ही शुरू करेंगे तो हम इसको यहाँ पे ले जाएंगे. Freud has divided the mind into 3 structures which have been discussed below in some detail. Now, why am I writing all this? Generally, it is advisable not to change paragraphs for one line each. एक एक लाइन के लिए प्लीज़ पॉइंट्स भी मत लिखो, पैराग्राफ भी मत बना, पैराग्राफ भी मत चेंज करो. ट्राई टू पुट इट ऑल इनटू वन पैराग्राफ, विच इज़ व्हाट आई बीन टेलिंग यू. Please do not write in pointers. Forget what you studied for CBSE. That trauma is over. Now a new trauma is going to begin, which is APA way of formatting. Please try to learn that. Okay, now एक और बात यह है कि डंडे हैश, ये क्या कहते हैं, क्या बोलते हैं इसे, डैश नॉट हैश. So dashes are not going to be used at will, wherever, whenever, however. Okay, generally it's advisable to use colon, but because this is a level of heading, you will not use colon. Let's see what they're saying. So this is a fifth level. Indented, चलो जी indent कर दो इसे. bold face italic, bold face italic. Title case ending with a period. Okay, this is also the same. No, I'm sorry. Fourth level was, yeah, ठीक है, fourth level was not invented. The fifth level is indented. ठीक है, indented, italics. So अगर आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम हो ना तो ये आप रेफर कर सकते हो बार बार. Indented, bold, italic, ठीक है, and ending with period. So this becomes your fifth level. So this is how your entire report is going to be formatted depending on what level of heading you have. Okay, I'm sure you might be a little lost with me, so let's do some revision. First, check margins 1 inch, check font size and style, check levels of heading, indentation check करो. डबल स्पेसिंग रखना होता है APA में, लेकिन आप लोग 1.15 या 1.5 यूज़ कर सकते हो. लेफ्ट अलाइनमेंट ऑफ टेक्स्ट रखो. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज़ लेबलिंग ऑफ फिगर्स. कैसे भी फिगर नहीं बनाना है, फिगर को लेबल करने का भी एक तरीका होता है. सो if you made this figure, let's say if you pasted this figure, generally it is advisable to give a reference from where you've taken this figure, because copyright issues, आप किसी का भी फिगर उठा के कहीं भी नहीं डाल सकते. बट कोई बात नहीं, I'll give you some leeway right now because anyway. तो how do you label it? नीचे नहीं आएगा label, ऊपर आएगा. Figure 1 bold. Now can you see this is in bold? Italic नहीं करना है, bold में रहेगा. And then Ising's personality theory. This is your label for the figure. So this is how it's going to be. Any figure 1 ऊपर, figure 2, figure 1 है तो figure 1, figure 2 है figure 2, figure 3 है figure 3. This is not going to be in bold. Please make sure. I don't want to do these corrections. Next, come to tables. So you do not have a table right now in your report, but in future you will have a table, and this is how it should be. all the instructions are given. Formatting of table कैसे करते हैं, क्या करते हैं, इसको सीखना आपको ज़रूरी है. Maybe in another lecture I can explain how since you're not using tables right now, I will not get into the details of it. But फिर भी table 1 जैसे figure 1 हुआ था वैसे ही ऊपर आएगा और bold होगा. The only difference is figure 1 में title was not in italics, यहाँ पे title italics में है. Okay, can you see that the structure of the table, normal structure आपका कैसा होता है table का, अगर मैं बनाऊँ यहाँ पे ऐसा होता है. Okay, now I can remove certain lines. Formatting में ये, let's say I want no lines in this table, so it becomes no line. Let's say I want to have line on top, bottom, line on top. I want line यहाँ के नीचे सबसे bottom most, तो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. तो ऐसे आप, this is how formatting of the table is done. It's not that difficult once you get hang of it. So नीचे आ जाता है note. Note italics में है और full period है note के बाद. Please take note of this. And so this is how your tables are made. आपको बाद में बहुत ज़रूरत पड़ेगी. चलो अब आ जाते हैं references पे. Okay, this is again something I'm going to send you, very easy. Author A का क्या मतलब है? If my name is Nagar, comma I, and I publish it with, let's say, I'll write, कहीं किसी ने references डाला है, इसमें डाला होगा. चलो, let's take this example. Okay, I don't know why you're referring to this book. I'm not very fond of this book, but nonetheless, let's say Chadha NK. ठीक है. So your last name comes first, then your first initials, full stop, comma. Please take note, there is a full stop and there is a comma. And Seth, full stop, Seth, comma, and then initials of Seth. I think her name is Salma Seth, I could be wrong. So anyway, then you have the year over here, and then you have the, okay, this is the book being referred. So आपका copyright किस साल में हुआ था ईयर का. यूजुअली जनरली अगर आपको पता नहीं हो तो बुक का फर्स्ट पेज खोल के कॉपीराइट वाला ईयर चेक कर लिया करो आप. 2014, 2017, whatever, उसमें सेकंड पब्लिशर्स के साथ ही लिखा रहता है. नेक्स्ट इज़ टाइटल ऑफ द बुक. So title of the book is here. Title of the book, as you can see, capitalize only the first letter of the first word. For a 2-part title, capitalize the first word of the second part of the title also. What this means is that, yes, ये title नहीं होना चाहिए, ये capital नहीं होना चाहिए, sorry, like this. All right. Then they are asking you to write the edition here. आपने लिखा नहीं है, so आप यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं, let's say if this is a second edition. लेकिन ये italics में नहीं है. नाम सिर्फ the name of the book is in italics. This is not in italics. Then you come to publisher's name. पब्लिशर्स नेम पहले आपको पब्लिशिंग की जगह भी लिखनी पड़ती थी, अब ज़रूरत नहीं है. नाउ यू कैन ओनली राइट पिनिकल लर्निंग एंड उसके बाद छोड़ दो DOI वगैरह बुक का छोड़ दो. नाउ सो दिस इज़ योर हाउ टू रेफर अ बुक. आपने सारे बुक के ही दिए हैं, बट देयर विल बी, इसमें देखते हैं ये ठीक है नहीं है. इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है? अगेन, वाई आर दे इन कैपिटल? लोअर केस में करो. आई थिंक एशियन शुड ऑफ कोर्स बी इन कैपिटल, बाकी सब लोअर केस में आ जाएगा. प्रॉब्लम इसमें ये है आपने पब्लिशर का नाम नहीं डाला है. सो लेट्स से एज फार एज आई रिमेंबर, आई थिंक दिस इज़ अ पियर्सन पब्लिकेशन. सो दिस इज़ इट. नाउ इफ़ यू आर रेफरिंग टू अ रिसर्च पेपर विच यू विल सून इनफ, रिसर्च पेपर का रेफरेंस क्या होता है? लेट्स से आई वांट टू राइट माय पेपर. It's not in bold, अभी आ रहा है, मैं हटा देती हूँ, sorry. And I have, let's say, published a paper in 2018. What have I published? Let's say happiness and well-being and indigenous perspective. इसको हटा देते हैं, बोल्ड हटा ही देते हैं. Okay, so this is what, so you have the name of the author, journal article, author, initials, year. So I published it in 2018. Title of the paper, again the same instruction, only capitalize the first, not all the letters. It's not going to be in title case. Name of the periodical, so let's say I've published this in Psychological Studies. I've published this in Psychological Studies. Make it italics because it has to be in italics. Capitalize all the major words in the periodical name. Okay, so this is gonna be in title case. And volume, so volume is volume आएगा ना, हाँ जी आएगा. So volume is going to be, let's say, 28, and the edition issue is 3rd. Okay, and इसमें your volume is in italics, not the issue. अब इसके बाद क्या है, पेज नंबर्स आता है. सो लेट्स से इट वाज पब्लिश फ्रॉम 18 to 26 पेज, फुल स्टॉप. ठीक है, यहाँ तक तो क्लियर है. इट्स अगेन बिकॉज आई हैव बीन of course using APS in such a long time, this comes relatively easier for me, but for you it'll be initially difficult like everything else, but I really hope that you do spend and invest some time getting used to this formatting. इसके बाद आप ये देखोगे DOI. What is a DOI? DOI is a digital identifier. Wait, hold on. DOI meaning, so digital object identifier, yes, that's what DOI means. DOI होता है आपका, it's actually a number that is given. तो जब भी आप वो नंबर वो basically becomes an identifying number for your research paper. Okay, so so if let's say I want to refer to my happiness wala article, okay, okay, or you can go to Google Scholar. So some of you, happiness Google Scholar is where you find research papers, site APA. Okay, so यहाँ पे आप site पे जाके APA ये भी उठा सकते हो. So if you can see, it has already been made into the formatting is already in APA. Okay, so what I was actually checking was, I was checking the DOI of my paper. Digital object identifier, कहीं तो होगा, कहीं तो होगा. Where is the DOI? That's funny, there should be a DOI here. Yes, here is it. ये है आप हमारे पेपर का DOI. इसको मैंने जाके यहाँ पे लगा देना है. सो जब भी आप इस पे क्लिक करेंगे ऑनलाइन जाके, सो it should hopefully, no, HTTP, yes, it opens my paper. मैंने सिर्फ DOI डालना है अपना, digital object identifier number, and it brings me to my paper, whatever that paper is. Fine, so this is how you refer research papers, this is how you refer books. Then of course there are different ways of referring newspaper articles, websites. ऐसे ही नहीं लिख देना होता है we have referred APA और we have referred wikipedia.com. पहली बात तो wikipedia कोई नहीं लिखेगा कि आपने रेफ़र किया है एक रिसर्च पेपर के लिए. Never. Okay, please do not refer to Wikipedia. There are much better materials available. So APA Wikipedia इस तरीके से आप नहीं लिखेंगे. बुक का आपने अगर कोई चैप्टर रेफ़र किया है तो this one, chapter in an edited book. So edited book would have a collection of a lot of different chapters. उसको कैसे रेफ़र करना है उसका भी अलग तरीका है. But as you can see, APA has actually helped you out by giving you very clear instructions how to do this work. Now it totally depends on how resistant you are to learning and how open you are to new learning. So I know for a fact that I have invested a lot of my time in clarifying the APA concept for you. So if I do not find the papers in APA format, I am not going to be very, very happy about it. So hopefully you'll make use of this article, lecture, All right then.